Hey guys, welcome back. I am GoldenKnite, and I'm going to continue Amnesia: The Dark Descent. So, like I said, I was running back to the well where I popped out of. I think that was a well. That way you didn't have to like see me just traveling back. I did run into a couple of scenes, like really short scenes, just talking about stuff, and Agrippa talked to me a little bit. Nothing important though. When I got back though, my rock was moved. So this like reset itself. Really weird. So let's go ahead and explore these other two doors, and hopefully there's something in here. Aha. So we haven't been down here yet. Okay, red. Aha. Well, this is a good find. We got ourselves some oil. Not a lot of oil. Basically no oil.
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Okay, so Alexander's lying to him and he's believing him. So these probably run to those big doors that were down there. Something must be wrong with the machinery. Great. 2 levers on the top floor not working is probably some problem with the machinery. Just make sure. What machinery? Where is this going? Okay, yeah. It doesn't turn. Don't see anything else in here. Not exactly sure how. Well, that was the last door. I'm a little confused then, because I don't remember seeing any machinery. Well, that's weird. When I was coming back up these stairs, there was like giant spiders everywhere, but they're gone. I don't know what that was all about. So we're looking for some machinery. I don't see any machines. What are they talking about? Has to be in here. We have to get in here. So let's chuck something at this. This? Whoops! Give me that hammer. Okay, that's stuck. Never mind. Grab the shovel. Okay, shovel did not work. Maybe a rock? Oh, barrel? So I just want to see if I can break these boards. I don't see anything. I need a crowbar if I'm going to break that. Alright. Got nothing there. Back to Agrippa.
Good to see. What level? Oh, that. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look out. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
Great, you really are helpful.
Alexander is quite impressive in many
Oh.
ways, but he has grown impatient.
Okay, I found it. So let's head him back up. A lot of running in this stuff. Get these spiders away from me. Alright. Light up that stairway a little bit. I didn't think I'd be traveling up and down that thing so many times. It should be the last time, hopefully. I'm assuming these are going to open that door. Nope. Alright. I solved the puzzle! Yay!
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further.
Spiders. There's the spiders.
My friend.
They're all over. Look at that. Okay, I think that opened these doors
Is
now.
there something else? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Who's talking to me? He's got no lower jaw. Should be moaning or something. Oh, we're gonna go to the right first. Still got a little bit of oil. I will close the door and light that. There we go. Just so I have some extra lights. We got ourselves a tinder box. Obviously, I did see that note. Give me just a minute. Oh, this thing. Let's read this. In court, the Order of the Black Eagles spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am one of the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away while I remain the same, aged, not by time, but by anguish. Interesting. Fountain of Youth this dude found. Alright, time to read the note. Agrippa channels Weyer. Weyer taunts me from the other side. I trust him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Weyer claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs to give me Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how I am to part from him if my return might be denied? Give me a second. Ugh. I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weyer told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and Tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer. Do I have to go back? I don't want to go in that place. If I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for the sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from the agonized human victim's body. I just need a large amount to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with this letter looks wrong. I believe it's a property of secretion in the water-dwelling cairn. I will have to address Weyer with this, and he will have to supply me with the host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Okay, so I got lots of stuff to do now. One note speaks of a mixture made of 3 ingredients. So, need 3 ingredients. See if I can start finding these ingredients. Choir. Okay. Had gone too far, the man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. Alright. So we're still looking for orb pieces, which we do not have yet. I have a tinderbox here, though. See anything in here? Tinderbox. We are looking, I think the fungi should be in here. Oh, we got a note.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Fuck.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Did I get something from that? No. It's a trip fest? I didn't even get the knife. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, he wasn't there before. Oh my god. Yeah, he wasn't there before. We're just gonna stroll on down here to the main hall. Something died inside of him that day. Watching the man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. So we're still looking for that. Holy shit, this place is evil looking.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you
Sorry, guys.
justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened.
I don't
It's
know.
curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just running around right now. This place is freaking massive. Oh, look at that. The tissue is quite soft and should be possible to break open. How do I break it open? Smack it with a bone? With a rock? Okay, I got the poison gland. Right. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Well, that is fucked up. Okay. Why am I in here? See anything. Oh my god. Oh, that's messed up. So as the guy yells, the screams go out up to there. And I don't see any. Oh, wait. Hey! Piece of the orb trying to hide it from me. So what, there's 6 pieces or something? Okay, I got flies flying around. Not 100% certain what that means. Let's go down here. Oh, this column fell. Can I use that to cross, or is this just ill attempt? Oh, wait, tinderbox. I don't think I can jump up there, but let's find out. Oh, you can. Woo! Parkour. Smooth running, man. Okay, so I'm still looking for orbs. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not looking for him. Oh shit, a flashback. This is terrible timing for a flashback.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Okay, well that was gross. I found another orb piece. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that monster. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but the intent of the rope was secured around his legs, stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Whew. Alright. So, I think we will stop right here. I have... yeah. More paper workspace in the... okay. So, yeah, now is a good place to stop. So I thought they said there were 6 pieces of orb, but I can't really yeah, it was 6 pieces, wasn't it? Actually, let me double check. The orb is... okay, well, it says it's shattered, but I think it was 6 pieces. It's either 4 or 6, but we'll figure that out. Once we have to explore all the rooms, so... yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, huzzah!